It's time now for Salem Tigers basketball on 1340 KSMO. Brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Fairground Auto Plaza, Your World Today, City of Salem, the Bank of Salem, Common Grounds Bistro, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Country Mart, Napa Auto Parts in Salem, Conway Construction, Progressive Ozark Bank, Larson Collision Center, Tax Masters, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Piney River Ford. Now let's go courtside for all the action of Salem Tigers basketball on 1340 KSMO.
And we welcome you to Mountain Grove, Missouri. It is the championship game of the holiday tournament. Here's the Salem Tigers just got the ball. We just got underway about 15, 20 seconds early. We apologize for that as they kind of ran some clock off earlier. McKinley Sanders has the ball, trying to put it up on a hook shot, not taken down properly by Riley sitting and underneath the basket. Foul called on Salem. She tried to go over the back and ended up turning her back to it and ended up getting the ball. However, drawing the foul on the Salem Tigers. They get inbound to Sanders. Sanders beyond three, trying to dance her way in. Ties the hook outside. Comes back for a three-pointer up and off the rim. No good. Taken down by Bella Jadwin for the Salem Tigers. Back the other way. Jadwin beyond three. On the perimeter, flips it out to Tatum Hatridge. Hatridge to Manning. Stand in the corner. Put up for Bowers by a three. It trickles in. Pinballed around, but Ashton got it to go down. The Tigers get on top by 3-0 score. They put pressure on Hartville right away as Jadalyn Keith moving up quickly. Now to Sanders. Sanders down low. Underneath, banking a shot up and missing that one was Harris. And then it was knocked out of bounds by the Salem Tigers. Harris had the wide open shot on the low post coming in, but could not get it to fall. Molly Brown inbounded. Brown flips it out, stolen away by the Tigers. Here they come the other way. Quickly, Bowers all the way down, lays it up, missed the shot, tipped and brought down by Sanders. Sanders the other way, down the right side. Pulls up in front of Hatridge, looking inside, nobody there, waiting for a little help. Finally goes back on top to Keith. Keith back to Sanders. Sanders to the paint, to the free throw line, kicks it left wing to Harris. Harris, as right now Hartville keeping it beyond the perimeter. Backs it out to Sanders, who will reset the play. 3-0 Salem on top. Sanders handing it off, waiting for a play to be made there. She gave it off to Kelvy. Down low, Sanders down quickly to Harris, and she banks it in. Very same play they tried before that Harris missed on. This time she's able to bury it. Hits a 3-2 ball game. Jadwin for the Salem Tigers. On top to Hatridge, now to Bowers. Bowers back to Hatridge. Inside it goes, tip stolen away by Hartville. Back they come. Quickly it's Keith. Keith trying to get past Jadwin. Ball tipped, comes back now to Sanders. Sanders to the paint, to the hole, off the glass. It's good. McKinley Sanders driving the paint. And a 4-3 lead for Hartville. Bella Jadwin will bring it up the middle of the floor now to Hatridge on the left wing. Out on top to Bowers. Bowers out in Mountain Grove insignia at center court over to Jadwin. Tigers slow it down a little bit. 4-3 Hartville. Bella hangs on to it beyond three, now backs it out, trying to get separation between her and Kylie Harris. Harris right with her. Keeping separation. Jadwin down the corner to Hatridge. Inside ball tip brought down by Irway. She is fouled from behind. Avery Irway will go to the line. She will shoot two. Foul called on Kelvin. Irway's free throw. It's good. Avery hits the first. She's got another one coming. We are tied here 4. 5:02 to go first quarter. Glad to have you along with us for championship basketball. This one's a little shy. Comes up in the hands of Sanders. Sanders down the other way. Down quickly to Keith. Keith's shot doesn't go. Brought down, controlled underneath by Irway. Back for the Salem Tigers. It is Bowers. Ashton, left side to Bella Jadwin. Jadwin barking out instructions, gets it to Hatridge, back to Jadwin. Top of the key, right side pass to Bowers for the three-pointer. It splashes home. Ashton with 2 threes. The Timeout called by Coach Sanders of Hartville. 4:34 remains in the first quarter. It's 7-4, Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Find do-it-right deals at K&H Auto Supply in Salem at 700 South Main Street, like Pure Guard Power Steering Fluid for only $3.99, Lucas Ejector Cleaner 2 for $8, and Lucas Fuel Treatment for $10.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Don't forget, Town & Country Insurance Associates can handle all of your insurance needs. Get in touch with Mike Gray and the gang down there at 729-6624 in Rollo Licking, Mountain Grove, and in Salem. Town & Country Insurance. Quickly the other way, Sanders underneath. The Harris shot blocked away there by Hattridge. She keeps it in bounds. Hattridge dumping it off to Savannah Manthe. Manthe all the way down. Jump shot off the glass. No good. Foul called underneath against Hartville. Hartville in their blue uniform. Salem in their white. Trimmed in white for Hartville. Tigers are trimmed in their Carolina blue. Foul called on Sanders, her first, as Manthe goes to the line and hits the first free throw. 8-4, Salem on top. Savannah has another opportunity to add to her score, and she makes it. 9-4, Salem on top. Keith has it, trying to get past the Tiger press, gives it over to Sanders. Sanders trapped by Jadwin, flips it down into the offensive zone to Brown. Brown out on top to Keith. Keith trying to dance in. Shot doesn't go, but a foul called underneath. Not a shooting foul. And Brown will inbound it. Brown gets it in. Sanders' shot is up and good. Count the basket and the foul. Sanders with the basket makes it a 9-6 game. Excuse me. Free throw is good. And it's a 9-6-7 game. Excuse me. I have to add these up real quickly in my head as I'm looking down. Jadwin from the Mountain Grove Insignia at center court. Back to Hattridge. Left side pass goes to Bowers. Now to Manthe for a three. It's way offline and hits the side of the backboard. Then the support, and the ball belongs to Hartville. Don't forget, the City of Salem reminding you to light up the park is still going on strong at the Salem City Park. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do so before it comes down on January the 1st. It's the City of Salem light up the park at the Salem City Park. Sanders' long pass comes into the hands of Harris. Harris back to Sanders. Sanders has it bounce off her foot. And they're going to say it was kicked by a Salem Tiger. Coach Reardon questioning the official. Looked like it went off Hartville, but they're right there on top of it. I am not. Brown trying to get it in. Brown waiting. She's out of time. 5 count. They'll turn the ball over to Salem Tigers. Good defense by Salem, preventing Brown from finding anybody open. Half-court defense by the Lady Eagles. As Tatum Hattridge will pick it up. Hattridge between the circles, left side pass to Jadwin. Bella hanging on to it, flips it outside to Manthe, back to Jadwin. Open, takes a long three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Brought down by Bowers. Bowers back out to Hattridge, to the paint, to the hole. Trying to scoop it in. It will not fall. Brought down and controlled by Tatum. Now back out on top. Manthe for the three. It's wide and goes out of bounds. The Tigers got a couple of rebounds there, but they could not put them back. And so Bowers and Hattridge each with a rebound, but unfortunately could not get that ball to fall. So Faith Kaminsky will check in. Also coming in, Michaela Roos for the Salem Tigers. Pass comes to Keith. Keith trying to get it down quickly, and it does come to Kelby. Kelby down. Tries to kick it outside, back to Keith for the three. It's off the rim and taken there by Manthe. Manthe the other way. Getting it in the corner to Botkin. Cross to Manthe, left side to Bowers. Bowers hanging on to it. Inside it goes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky hands that ball right into the hands of Jadalyn Keith. She comes down one-on-one, trying to scoop it up, and she draws the foul. Savannah Manthe will pick up her second after the turnover by the Tigers. Second steal for the Lady Eagles. 9-7 our score. They get tied up here. And the first one is made. Jadlyn Keith. (9-8) our score, 2:37 to go, first quarter. Manthe checks out of the ball game, and we are tied as Keith hits them both. Coach Reardon talking to Bella Jadwin as she walks up the floor. Jadwin, left side pass to Bowers, back to Jadwin, back to Bowers. Thought about the three, didn't take it, back to Bella Jadwin. Between the circles, just standing there, waiting for the Lady Eagles to make a move. They finally shift around. Pass comes all the way across and is stolen there by Sanders. Tigers tried a cross-court pass. Didn't work. Keith has it. Keith down low on the baseline. Little hook shot doesn't go. Brought down in control by Harris on the backside. Kicking it out and putting up the three off the front of the rim. No good. Sanders with a rebound. She banks it home. 11-9. Hartville on top. They have come from a 9-4 deficit. They've got the last 7 points. Out on top, Bowers. 1:35 remaining. Now to Botkin, giving it off to Jadwin. Jadwin at the top of the key, backs up a couple steps. Jadwin looking inside. There's just nobody there. Kaminsky at the high post, moving back and forth. Jadwin keeps separation away from Harris. Has the ball again. She gave it over to Botkin. Gets the return pass. Botkin off to Jadwin. Jadwin trying to get a little hook and no room there. She's cut off there by Brown. Jadwin on top, Bowers. Down to a minute left to go first quarter. 11-9. Hartville. Hanging on to it. Bella Jadwin now on top to Botkin. Back to Bella. Bella again hangs on to it. Brown doesn't get close enough. So there's separation there. Tigers have burned 35 seconds right here. Jadwin trying to find an opening. Gives it back to Bowers. Bowers trying to get a screen. Nothing there. Now getting it back to the Tiger player, Michaela Roos. Now Botkin. Now back to Bowers. Bowers spins. Over it goes to Roos and her feet. She gets it back. Now to Bowers, down to 22 seconds left. Salem has killed the last minute almost here of this first quarter. They will before they take a shot. As Jadwin stands out in their center court and getting ready for the final drive here. Down to 7 seconds, it comes to Roos. Roos now to Bowers. Bowers an NBA three. It's good. Ashton Bowers hits one from way out, about 27 feet. And the Tigers of Salem lead after 1 quarter of play by a score of 12-11. We'll come back in a minute with the second quarter. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Reality check number 22. On a scale of 1 to 10, shouldn't customer service be an 11? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. Walk into any Town & Country and you'll feel welcome right away. We're your neighbors. If you're a customer, we'll probably even call you by name. It's just what neighbors do. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Jack Lithicum, Director of Cardiopulmonary here at Salem Memorial District Hospital. Did you know that cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of mortality, accounting for more than 17 million deaths per year globally? This lethal disease continues to rise, and here at SMDH, we provide a wide variety of diagnostic testing to help prevent, diagnose, and treat this condition. Don't become a statistic. Stop by today and let us take care of you. The Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
We're ready to start the second quarter as Hadridge gets it in to Jadwin as the Tigers on the possession arrow get to start this second quarter with the ball. Hadridge has it right side. Back on top to Jadwin, guarded there by Brown. Left side pass to Matthews, back in the game with 2 fouls. Now to Hadridge. Hadridge back to Manthe. Manthe trying to cut in, gets cut off. Goes back outside to Jadwin. Jadwin to the paint, to the hole. 7-footer will not go down. It's controlled underneath by Brown. Brown hands it off. They get it down to Sanders, trying to come down the left wing. Flips it back out on top to Keith. Jadlyn Keith out high between the circles. Tries to make a drive. Kicks it back left side to Harris. Harris all the way down. Lays it up and in. Kylie Harris drove the paint. Tigers let her get to the low post, and she just banks it home. And it's a 13-12 Hartville lead. Hatridge trying to get it outside. Flips it to Manthe. Good coverage down low by Hartville so far in this game. They have prevented Salem from really setting up anything down low at all. Hatridge in the corner to Bowers. Bowers guarded there very tightly by Sanders. Bowers trying to get down low, does to Irway. Now back to Jadwin. Out on top to Hatridge. Hatridge back to Jadwin. Jadwin back to Bowers alone for the three. It's good. Ashton Bowers with 4 threes, and the Tigers lead it by 2. 6:20 to go, first half. Here's Sanders down the right wing. 3-on-2, Sanders down. Short jumper off the glass. She kissed it in. McKinley Sanders now has 9. Bowers has 12 in this game. Those two are leading the way for their teams in the scoring race. Pass left side. Manthe throws it back to Hatridge. Jadwin had overran the ball, and it came back to Tatum. Tatum hanging on to it, trying to draw a Lady Eagle toward her. Doesn't happen. Now to Jadwin. Jadwin trying to get away from Jenna Kelly. Backs it up. Fires it all the way across the court. It's tipped there, but it goes to Bowers. Now to Manthe. Now back over to Jadwin. Sanders tried to read it, couldn't get there in time. Bella in the corner to Hatridge. Hatridge to the paint, to the hole. Baby hook shot. Won't go, but a foul is called on the floor. 15-15 game. Foul is on McKinley Sanders, her second. Coach Sanders probably did not want to see that. Pass comes to Bowers in the corner. Handing it off to Jadwin. Jadwin back to Bowers. Bowers looking to drive it in. Can't. Gets cut off. Stops, goes back out on top to Jadwin. Giving it to Bowers. Takes another three-pointer. This one's off the rim. No good. And can't be controlled by Avery Irway underneath. And it's taken back by Keith. Keith. Right side pass to Kelly. Kelly in that right corner, right in front of the Salem bench. Out on top to Harris. Harris in the corner to Keith for the three. It pinballs around but does not fall. And Bowers has the rebound. Quickly down the other way. One-on-one. Bowers short jumper. Won't go. Brought down by Irway. She puts it up and in. Count the bucket and the foul. Avery Irway out-battled the Lady Eagle for the ball. Picks it up as she took it right away from Jenna Kelly and was able to bank it in. Kelly now with 2 fouls. She and McKinley Sanders each have a couple. Manthe for Salem with 2. 4:48 to go in the half. Free throw is good. And Irway makes it a 3-point Salem Tiger lead, 18-15. Here's Kelly for the Lady Eagle. Flips it down to the offensive zone to Sanders. Now to Keith. Keith down low. Lays it up and in. Good passing by the Lady Eagles to find breaking through the middle Jadlyn Keith. She takes it right to the hole. Lays it home. 18-17 our score. Tigers of Salem with the ball right now. Top of the key. It's Bella Jadwin. Jadwin backs it up towards the center court line. Guarded there by Harris. Giving it over to Tatum Hatridge. Hatridge back to Jadwin. Tigers very patient. Not normally their game style. Jadwin trying to get away from Harris. She stays right with her. Flips the left side to Manthe. Manthe to the hole. Off the glass too hard. Got her own rebound. Trying to bank it in and does. Manthe with the basket. And here comes Keith. Trying to come across the timeline. She'll be fouled by the Salem Tigers. Looks like Bella Jadwin will pick that one up. And they're going to give it to Irway instead on the reach in. So the hand check is what got the foul, attention of the referee. Keith getting it to Sanders. Back door to Keith, all alone, and she lays it in. Tigers were caught napping defensively on that play. A little give and go. As Jadwin gets it over to Hattridge. Jadwin Keith just did a little hook down. Now Avery Irway trying to get the shot up. It will not fall. It's taken down and controlled there by Keith. Keith the other way down the middle of the floor. Stops from 9 and bam, puts it home. Jadwin Keith pulled up in the paint and gives the Lady Eagles the lead by 1. Manthe of Salem with 3 minutes to go in the half. To Hattridge. Hattridge down low. There's Irway's jumper. It's good. Tigers back on top. This game has seesawed pretty much most of the way. Here's Sanders down the middle of the floor. Sanders pulls up beyond 3. Now trying to dance in, gets cut off by Hattridge. Backs it out to Jadwin Keith. Back to Sanders, right wing. On the Progressive Ozark Bank floor here. Sanders takes the 3, and it's good. Kenley Sanders, right in the face of Avery Irway, puts it home for a 3. It's a 2-point Lady Eagle lead with 2:25 to go here in this first half. Here's Irway. Kicks it outside to Bowers. Her 3 was blocked, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of McKinley Sanders. Don't forget, Larson Collision Center has been serving the Salem area for over 30 years. Don't forget, in the new year, if you need work done on your vehicle, get in touch with Larson Collision Center, 729-3915, or stop by 503 North MacArthur. 24-22 our score. Tigers trying to get it in, and a 5 count's called on Roos. Took too long. Turnover number 4 for the Salem Tigers. Salem in a half-court defense. As Jadwin Keith will walk it over, giving it off the right side to Sanders. They go back door with it. Sanders had to wait for it to come down. Gets it back to Keith. Jadwin trying to go down in the corner. Does to Brown. Now back to Keith. All the way across the floor to Harris. Harris between the circles to Sanders. She's out high, trying to drive against Hattridge. McKinley fires it right side to Brown. Picked up there by Roos. Brown back to Sanders. Sanders can't find an opening. Goes out on top of the key to Keith. Keith trying to drive in. Does. Short jumper's good. Jadwin now with 10 points in this game. She leads everybody in the second quarter with 8. Now the pass to Manthe all the way down. Her jump shot won't go. And a charge is called on Savannah. That'll be her 3rd foul. Manthe picks up her 3rd foul. Here with 1:29 to go in the half. She'll find her way back to the bench. Tigers can't afford to have anybody get 4 in the first half. So charging foul. That also puts the Lady Eagles in the bonus with 1:29 to go here in the half. They lead it by 4. Keith walking it up slowly. Gets a pick, goes in the corner, waiting for it. There's Brown for a 3. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Brought down by Jadwin. Bella brings it the other way. Into the offensive zone. Goes to Roos on the left wing, right wing. And then Michaela throws it back court and turns the ball over at the Salem Tiger bench. She knew as soon as she let it go that Jadwin, who had taken a step forward, couldn't get to it. And the ball went out of bounds right in front of Coach Reardon and the Salem Tigers. Brown in the corner. A shot for 3 from the side, no good, but a foul's going to be called on Botkin. And it will be Keith going on the line to shoot 3. Shelby Botkin got there very late. And shooting 3 will be Jadwin Keith. Keith 8 points in the second quarter, 10 on the night. Is 2 for 2 from the stripe. Free throw, it is good. She has another one coming, and this one's on its way, and it also is good. And her 3rd one, with 1:05 to go, is on its way. That one doesn't go. Brought down by Kaminsky. Here's Jadwin. Salem now down by 6 here in this first half. Bella Jadwin off to Bowers. Bowers on top to Roos. Roos to Jadwin on the right wing. 45 seconds left to go in this first half. Jadwin right side pass to Bowers in the corner. Roos puts up the three-pointer. It's off the, basically just skimmed the rim. Brought down by Keith on the backside. Jadwin into the offensive zone. Almost lost the ball, and now timeout called by Coach Sanders as she stumbled a little bit, had to kind of corral that ball and bring it back in. With 32.6 seconds left, 28-22, it's Hartville. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Sports.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Don't forget, it's never too early to start your tax planning. Get in touch with Tax Masters. They can help you out at 729-3001. They wish you and your family a very happy New Year. Don't forget about the Common Grounds Bistro. They will be closed on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But don't forget them next week. If you're hungry for breakfast and lunch, it's the Common Grounds Bistro, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Keith on the inbound has it. Guarded there by Jadwin with 25 seconds left. Gives it off to McKinley Sanders. Gives it off to Kelly. Kelly hanging on to it. As Keith still hanging on to it. Jadwin trying to get close to her. And then Keith is called, we used to call for carrying the ball, cupping the ball, palming the ball. Call it what you want to, Will. It still is a turnover. Give the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Basically what it is they reach back, they grab on the ball, and then pull it forward. And so the Tigers make a couple of changes, put Irway and Hathridge back in. 14 seconds left to see if Salem can cut into the 6-point deficit. Jadwin with 9 seconds left gets in the offensive zone. Now we'll start the drive here. Giving it off to Botkin. 2 seconds left to Bowers at the center court line. Almost puts it home. That's not probably the shot that Coach Reardon wanted to see to end this first half. 28-22, Hartville on top. We're going to come back in 2.5 minutes with stats in the first half. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem has 3 different types of flu shots. Flu Zone Quad is recommended for all ages. Flu Block Quad is recommended for 50 to 60 years of age, and Flu Zone High Dose is recommended for 65 years and over. There's no copay on Medicare and Medicaid, and some private insurance is accepted. The flu shots are administered by certified registered pharmacists. For more information about the flu shots, call Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem at 729-4091. In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Take advantage of the employee discount available to everyone right now on most 2020 and 2021 GMC SUV models, including the Terrain and Acadia, and on GMC trucks like the Sierra and Canyon at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla. The price you pay for your new GMC is the same price employees pay and not a penny more. You must take delivery by January 4th. Find out more by stopping by Fairground Auto Plaza or go online at fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best where Chevy finds new roads.
Napa holiday season savings are going on right now. You'll find a Prime Light 3-piece work light set for $12.99. Also a Maxi Track backpack cooler for $29.99. And pick up a Tax-Tix magnetic Bluetooth toolbox speaker for $17.99. Find these items and a whole lot more gift ideas at Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Open a checking account at Progressive Ozark Bank today. It's quick and easy, and you'll receive a free gift too. Debit cards are issued instantly with no waiting or delays in accessing your money. Receive cash back for enrolling in electronic statements while enjoying our free electronic banking options such as mobile deposit, bill pay, and mobile banking. Utilize our open online for 24/7 new account convenience, or come by Progressive Ozark Bank at 904 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Mountain Grove, Missouri. It is the championship game of the holiday tournament, and tell you what, this has been a dandy ball game. This is the 7th annual Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament, and right now 28-22 Hartville with the lead here at halftime. They have been led by Jalen Keith with 12 points, and 12 points by McKinley Sanders, 4 points by Kylie Harris in the ball game. That's been the scoring on the side of the Hartville Lady Eagles. The Salem Tigers, again, just 3 scores. 12 points for Ashton Bowers, 6 points for Avery Irway, and 4 points for Savannah Manthe. Leading rebounder in the game for the Salem Tigers is Irway with 2, Manthe with 2, and Bowers with 2. Jadwin and Kaminsky each have 1. And for the Hartville Lady Eagles, their leading rebounder is Jalen Keith and McKinley Sanders, each with 3. And then 1 from Ollie Brown in the game. The Lady Eagles have done well from the free throw line. They are right now 5 of 6 from the stripe. For the Salem Tigers, they are 4 of 5 from the stripe in that first half. Turnovers, Salem had 5, while Hartville had just 3. 3 steals for Hartville in the game. Salem Tigers had 1. Foul trouble, Savannah Manthe has 3 fouls going into the half, while for the Lady Eagles, it was Jenna Kelly and McKinley Sanders, each with 2. I tell you, your friends at Conway Construction LLC can do a lot of great work for you. They can build you a brand new home. They can add on a room. They can do concrete work, add on a deck, do siding for you. How about tile or wood floors? Yep, they can do all that and so much more. Get in touch with Randy if you need work done in your home or you need a home. 247-6468. Conway Construction LLC, wishing you and yours a happy new year. And Duncan Family Chiropractic at 401 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard can handle all of your chiropractic needs. Dr. Amber is the perfect choice for you. She was a former Salem Tiger athlete and now is a chiropractor. Call her today. She knows how to get you back on the floor. 729-2321, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And don't forget, for your insurance needs, call Calvin Malone and American Family Insurance. Proud to support the Salem Tigers. You can contact Calvin at 729-5165 or drop by 1104 South Main Street here in Salem. Calvin Malone and American Family Insurance wishing you and yours a very happy new year. Our Lady Tigers will be home to take on Kabul Monday night when they get into the new year, and we'll be there to bring it to you here on KSMO Radio. And that game will also be streamed video-wise. The video stream will have that one from home, and that will be on Monday against the Bulldogs of Kabul. And then on Tuesday night, our Salem boys basketball Tigers will have a makeup game with the Newburgh Wolves. That game was originally scheduled for back before Thanksgiving. Our Tigers had a problem with the COVID quarantine. Could not play that game. That has been rescheduled again for Tuesday, the 5th of January, 6 o'clock JV action. Varsity game to follow. The boys game will be heard here on KSMO Radio, online, KSMORadio.com, and we'll video stream that game as well on the Salem High School gym. We are at halftime here, the championship game between the Lady Eagles of Hartville and the Lady Tigers of Salem. 28-22 is our score with the Lady Eagles on top, and the third quarter will be coming up here shortly. It'll be an interesting third quarter in this tournament, this holiday tournament here at Mountain Grove. 4 games in 5 days. Does take its toll a little bit sometimes over the holidays, but these girls are ready to play, and it's been a very close ball game. 28-22, Lady Eagles on top. Do want to tell you, don't forget, Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides you higher education close to home. If you would like to become a student at Southwest Baptist University campus, contact Chris Welch, admission counselor, at 729-7071. And don't forget, Country Mart at 1204 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard is your party tray headquarters for the holidays. That's right. You've got plans for the New Year's, whether it be New Year's Day or maybe the weekend, get in touch with them. They've got all different kinds of party trays, from veggie trays, cheese trays. You can get chicken wing trays. They got you covered. Your friends at Country Mart, Highway 3272 East in Salem, here to help you save. We'll come back in 2 minutes for the second half. 28-22 from Mountain Grove in the championship game. Salem and Hartville back in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Basketball. You're listening to it on KSMO Radio and KSMO Radio online on the KSMO Media.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your four wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next.
This is Calvin Malone, American Family Agent in Salem, Missouri. For more details, call 729-5165 or stop by 1104A South Main Street in Salem today.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Find do-it-right deals at K&H Auto Supply, like a Performance Tool 3-pound sledgehammer for $12.99, Prestone Universal Premix Antifreeze and Coolant for $11.99, and the Ultra Steel 22-piece wrench set for $24.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Have you hit or been hit by a deer? Need to have your vehicle fixed? Well, the only place you'll want to take your vehicle is to Larson Collision Center at 503 North MacArthur in Salem, where right now they're offering 20% off your deductible if you've had an accident with a deer. Larson Collision Center offers free estimates and all their work is guaranteed. Stop by and let Larson Collision Center help get your vehicle repaired and looking new again. Call 729-3915 for more information. Larson Collision Center.
Back to play, just starting the second half. The inbound comes to Sanders. Sanders off to Keith. Jadlin's jump shot from the corner does not go. Pulled down there by Harris. Harris trying to move it out and does. Gets away from the Lady Tigers defense. Now Sanders to Harris for a three. It's off the rim and in. Jadlin Keith hits the three. She now has 15, and the lead is extended out to 9 points for the Lady Eagles. Now in the corner, a three up, no good by the Lady Tigers, and trying to keep it alive was Bowers as Avery Irway took the three from the far right corner, right in front of the Salem bench. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles as it went off of Bowers under the basket and out of bounds. Jadlin Keith will walk it up. Tigers half-court defense, been that way most of the game. They started out with a little bit of a press, but they decided they'd go into a half-court defense. Now a three, another one put up, and it splashes home from Jadlin Keith. Back-to-back threes to start this third quarter, and quickly the lead has extended to 12. Bounce pass right side to Manthe. She puts up a long three, and she gets it. Savannah buries one. Looks like the girls have come out with their shooting shoes on both sides. Pass to Harris. As she gets past the Tiger defense, ball knocked, bounce, saved, threw it right back to the Tigers. They get their first steal as Jadlin was able to keep that ball alive. They get it to Hattridge. Top to Manthe. Manthe back to Hattridge. Hattridge out on top, getting it there to Bowers, flipping it over to Jadlin. Salem again being very patient out beyond the three-point line. Bella trying to dance in, does all the way down to Avery. Shot up and in. Avery ran into Jenna Kelly, but she appears to be okay. And back comes the Lady Eagles. Salem have scored quickly here, have narrowed that lead down to 7. They've gone on a 5-point run. Now the other way. Ball stolen away by the Tigers, and then they throw it away right into the hands of Brown, who hits the three. Molly Brown hits the three. The Tigers turn the ball over after getting the steal and hand it right to Brown, who is all alone standing at the three-point line, and she buries it. It's a 10-point Lady Eagle lead as Bowers comes in off the glass. She misses that shot, pulled down by Hatridge. Out on top to Jadwin for her three. She banks it in. Bella Jadwin hits the three, and both of these teams had just come out firing on all cylinders. 5:29 to go, third quarter, 37-30 Hartville as a timeout was taken. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Sports on KSMO Media.
Are you thinking about a new home, commercial building, maybe room additions, or maybe you're looking for someone to do concrete work, siding, new tile, or install a wood floor? Then you need to call Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468. And by the way, did you know they're now doing custom skid steer work, custom bush hogging, and can handle all of your dump truck needs? Call Randy today at Conway Construction, LLC at 247-6468.
Lady Eagles to inbound it out of the basket. Get it in to Kelly. Kelly comes back to Sanders with it. McKinley out high. Guarded there by Hatridge. 5:15 to go in the third quarter. 37-30. Every basket that the Lady Eagles have scored here in the third quarter has been a three. Harris gets away from the defense. Gives it back to Sanders. Sanders trying to get away from Hatridge. Tatum right there, following her every step. Now over to Harris. Out on top to Keith. Keith guarded there by Bowers. Keith left side pass. Winning for it there with Sanders. She gets it out on top to Brown. Brown just hit that three moments ago. She backs up. Guarded there by Manthe. Now to Sanders. Sanders down low. Getting it to Kelly, who lays it home. Jenna Kelly, her first basket of the night. On a very fast low pass by Sanders, who drew the defender over. Good play. Here's Jadwin to the paint. From 10, the jumper's good. Bella, who scored no points in that first half, now has 5. Tigers still down by 7. With that ball, Sanders' ball tip stolen away by Salem. And they get it down low, trying to get it down low to Jadwin. They do. Back to Bowers. Bowers. Out on top to Hatridge. Hatridge. Inside it goes. Faith trying to, Irway trying to get that shot up, but it would not fall. It comes down in the hands of Harris. Irway tried that little hook shot, would not go. After the steals, the Tigers could not capitalize on the free ball. Here's Keith. Jalen Keith out high, guarded there by Jadwin. Goes in the right corner to Brown. Down low to Sanders. Sanders' shot is no good, but she'll be fouled by Hatridge, and she'll go to the line and shoot free throws. Kinley Sanders is 1 for 1 from the stripe here in this game. 39-32 our score. It was 28-22 going into the third quarter, and out came all the artillery. Man, everybody starts shooting. That one misses by Sanders. She has another one still to go. And this one is good. An 8-point Lady Eagle lead with 3:43 to go. Third quarter. Jadwin's long pass underneath to Bowers. Turnaround short, little flip is good. Ashton Bowers at 14. Tigers back to within 6. They got some pressure on Sanders, who gets it to Kelly. Kelly's pass comes across to Brown. Back on top to Keith. Keith back to Brown, open for the three-pointer, and it's too short. Comes down the hands of Jadwin. Bella the other way into the offensive zone. Pulls up. Now between the circles, the top of the key. Goes back to Hatridge. Tatum goes inside. Getting it there is Irway. Bounce pass outside to Manthe for the three from the corner. It's good. Manthe hits the three. And it looked like a timeout was being called, and then they waved it off. 40-37 as Botkin comes in for Jadwin. 3 minutes exactly in this third quarter. With the ball right now, it's Keith firing all the way across the floor to Brown. Brown goes down low. Nobody there for Harris, and she makes it easy. Hartville beat the press. Had an easy basket as Manthe brings it down the other way. To Hatridge. Inside it goes to Irway. Bounce pass to Botkin. Right in front of the Salem Tiger bench. Shelby picks the ball up, goes in the corner, intended for Hatridge. Tipped out of bounds, though, by McKinley Sanders. Shelby was in trouble when she picked the ball up. Attridge to inbound it. Fires it out high. Waiting for it there is Bowers. Ashton. Right side pass to Manthe. Manthe a long three. It's good. Salem moves it back to a 2-point game with 2:22 to go. Pass up the middle to Sanders. Sanders comes by Botkin, and Botkin will draw the foul. Shelby tried to avoid contact, couldn't. Gets the foul. That'll be her second foul. Sanders with it on the inbound. Trying to drive in against Attridge. Sanders down low, kicks it to the baseline. Waiting for it there is Brown. Brown now moves it back out to Sanders. Right in front of the Hartville bench. She hands it off to Keith. Keith guard there by Botkin. Keith gives it off to Sanders, trying to get a little pick, go down low against Irway, and then she'll be fouled inside as Avery Irway will pick up the foul, and McKinley back to the line. Well, they're going to call that on Tatum. Ooh. I saw the official put the 2 up. I didn't see the other 2. Tatum's second foul as Sanders hits the free throw. 43-40 now. Hartville on top. They had as much as a 12-point lead in this game. Salem got it back to within 1. But now it is a 4-point lead as Sanders hits them both. She is 3 of 4 from the stripe here in the second half. Here's Jadwin with it for the Salem Tigers across to Botkin. Now to Manthe. Savannah's had a couple of long threes in this third quarter, and one just right beyond the line, but she's had a couple of long ones. Now Botkin outside it goes. Here's Bowers. She take a 3. It's offline. It does not go down. Put back up and off the iron by Irway. Good rebound, but she couldn't get it to fall, and then Keith brings down that rebound. Keith all the way across the floor, flips it back to Sanders. Sanders into the offensive zone to Brown. Brown back to Sanders baseline. Jump shot is no good. A charge called on McKinley Sanders. She goes over the top of Irway. And the charge is called. That's her third foul. Avery checks out as Michaela Roos will come back in. McKinley Sanders really had a head of steam going toward that basket. And I believe we had a technical called on Coach Sanders. I did not see it ring up, but they are shooting the free throws as Salem Tigers, and hitting the free throws Ashton Bowers. So obviously a technical called, and Bowers hits them both. Salem will have possession of the ball. It's 44-42. That was right after the charge, and I'd wonder what was going on over by the bench. But I didn't see a T ring being rung up, so there was, though. Roos getting it to Bowers. Bowers beyond 3. Running it back to Roos. Now to Jadwin. Salem within a basket. They have the opportunity to tie it or take the lead right here with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Jadwin getting it to Bowers, back to Jadwin. Jadwin guarded there by Harris. Backs up. Right side pass to Botkin, back to Jadwin. Bella hanging on to it. Giving it to Bowers, back to Jadwin. Trying to take it to the hole. She does. Trying to shoot it. It does not go down. Taken in control there by Brown. Brown quickly the other way to Sanders. 27 seconds left. McKinley on the right side trying to get away from Jadwin. Now moves back to her left. Stops trying to flip it across. The ball goes out of bounds. They'll say off the fingertips of Roos. Though from my angle, which was a little bit better than the officials, it actually looked like it may have hit Keith last. It looked like it was deflected. Down in the corner. Here's Keith for the 3. It's good. Well set up play by Hartville as Keith just slingered into the corner and was wide open. That's a 5-point lead for Hartville. Now foul called. And it's going to be, I believe, on Harris. Or Kylie, that's her first. It's not a shooting foul. They called it on the floor. With 4.7 seconds left. The Tigers get into Botkin. Botkin taking too much time, gets it over to Bowers. Bowers, a shot. It hits the front of the rim as the quarter comes to an end. 47-42. Hartville on top. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter. This is Tiger Basketball. You're listening to it on Tiger Media.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by having access to more companies. We find that we're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura St. John, Danielle Kisser, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Tigers get the inbound, and Manthy's three-point effort was blocked. Comes down the hands of Sanders. Comes the other way. 7:45 to go. This is the fourth quarter. 47-42. Sanders waiting for a little help. Gives it to Brown. Brown launches the ball to Manthy. She steals it, takes it down, lays it up and in. Manthy has 15 after the steal. The fourth by the Tigers. They pull within three. Sanders the other way. Sanders hanging on to it, goes out on top to Keith. Keith from 7, jumps shot is good. And again, a 5-point lead for Hartville. Jadwin has it just underway here in the fourth quarter. Out to Hattridge. Getting it to Irway, back to Hattridge. Outside to Bowers for a three. He hits off the front of the rim, no good. Irway with a rebound, scores. Back and forth, back and forth. These two teams are going. Great championship game right here. Here's Keith the other way, all the way down into the offensive zone. Guarded there by Irway. Keith kicks it outside. Waiting for it there is Harris. Back to Keith beyond three. Goes right side to Brown. Open for the three. She takes it and she splashes it home. Molly Brown gets her second three. That makes it a 6-point lead. Pass right side to Hattridge. To Jadwin. Salem Tigers had the lead early, but Hartville's had it since that second quarter. Jadwin all the way down, trying to scoop it up in. Couldn't get it to go. Was brought down by Irway, but she missed that shot. As taken by Sanders. Sanders the other way. As they get in the offensive zone, they get it over to Harris, and now hand it off to Keith. Keith trying to get away from Bella. Jadwin drives down right side pass to Brown, who's got 2 threes in this game. Brown giving it back to Keith right in front of the Hartville bench. She moves it around the perimeter. That ball tipped, but somehow controlled by Harris. Goes in the corner to Sanders. Sanders trying to get away from Hattridge using a kind of a mini pick by Harris. Sanders picks it up. She's going to have to do something with it. She's in trouble and does get it over to Keith. Tigers let her out of that predicament. Now Keith the other way. Kicks it outside. Ball tipped out of bounds by Manthy with 5:35 to go, fourth quarter. Don't forget the Bank of Salem is a locally owned community bank serving you since 1883. They will be closed New Year's Day, and they want to wish you the very best in 2021. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And now a foul called on Tatum Hattridge against Jadlyn Keith, and that'll be her third. Tatum without a point today. Brown, outside it goes to Keith. Jadlyn Keith giving it to Kelly. Jenna Kelly just hanging on to it. Hartville working the clock a little bit here, though there's still 5 minutes to go. And now a foul's going to be called against Bella Jadwin. So Jadwin gets her second foul. Hartville still 2 away from the bonus. Keith moving it down. Trying to get a pick from Sanders, goes right side to Brown. Brown gets away from Bowers. Brown on the baseline, flips it out on top to Sanders. McKinley goes left side pass to Harris, back to Sanders. Sanders moving from left to right, giving it back to Keith. Jalen Keith with 23 points in this game. Pass right side, and then a foul's going to be called on a Tiger player. Ashton Bowers trying to go for the steal. It's a 6-team foul for Salem, and Bowers second. So with 4:50 to go, Hartville will be in the bonus the rest of the way as Botkin checks in. She'll come in for Jadwin. Pass down low to Sanders. Sanders goes out high. As you can tell, Hartville is just milking some clock until they get wide open shots here or get fouled. 52-46 our score. Hartville on top. Possessions. That's what Salem needs now, and Hartville not giving it to them. Out on top it goes to Kelly. This is good maneuvering by Hartville to keep Salem from getting any momentum. Giving it back to Jalen Keith. Keith trying to dance in, can't. Gets cut off, but is not too upset by it. Goes back out on top to Kelly. Jenna Kelly gets down low to Sanders. Sanders double team, fires it out on top. Brown takes a three-pointer, and it's short. Comes out high and taken there by Irway. Irway almost walks with it after getting that rebound. Gives it to Bowers. Back to Tatum Hattridge. Hattridge bounce pass down low to Irway. Now to Manthe. Salem down by 6 to Hattridge. 3:55 to go. To Manthe. They don't let Manthe shoot that three, and now a foul called on her drive toward the basket. That'll be just a 3rd team foul. And it'll be on Jalen Keith. Jalen had a great game. Just cut her off. 3:49 to go. 52-46. Not much scoring here in the 4th quarter so far. Now Bowers. Off to Manthe. Manthe guarded there by Keith. Goes right side to Hattridge, who has not attempted a three in this game. Fires it down low. There's Botkin all alone. Misses the shot. She was wide open and missed the layup. Now the pass in front. And a foul's going to be called on Salem as they go for the steal against Molly Brown. Botkin was wide open and hit the bottom of the support. She hit the bottom of the rim, and the Tigers, who should have had an easy 2 there, give up the foul to Bowers, her 3rd. That does put at the line Brown to shoot a 1-and-1 with 3:31 to go. Molly has 6 points in the game. That free throw is good. Lead now 7. That's 3 possessions. Next one, short, and lane violation on Kelly. So Salem will have the ball in the inbound. Trailing it by 7. They need some points, and they need some for possessions to get back in this one. Jadwin for Salem. As Salem has taken a lot of time between plays here, which is unusual for them. Jadwin to the paint. Can't drive in. Goes back to Botkin. Shelby back to Jadwin. Standing out near center court. Down to 3:05. Jadwin waiting for a little bit of movement here. Trying to dance in, can't. Goes back to Bowers. Ashton back to Jadwin, under 3 now. Jadwin to the paint, to the hole, scoops it up and missed the shot. Down it comes into the hands of Harris, who flips it off in the corner for Sanders. Sanders backs it back out with 2:44 to go. Chased there by Jadwin. Hartville is in a bonus at this stage. Now to Brown, over to Keith. Keith out high. They're not even near the three-point line. They're out near center court. Right now Brown with it. Gives it back to Keith. Salem trying to steal that ball out high, and 4 girls are out near center court. That means 3 of them for Hartville are wide open down low on the low posts and on the baseline. But the Tigers do foul with 2:22 to go, and that's going to be Bella Jadwin, her 3rd. Botkin checks out, Hattridge back in. Keith's free throw is good. So Hartville has really had a good strategy in this one. They just hold on to the ball, force the Salem Tigers to foul. And then they'll hit the free throws. Missed that one. Comes down the hands of Irway. Tigers the other way. They need some points in a hurry. Jadwin to Manthe alone for a three. It's good. Savannah Manthe hits that three, and the Tigers, with 2:12 to go, trail it by 5, and Coach Reardon will burn a timeout. With a score, 54 for Hartville, 49 for Salem. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Sports on KSMO Media.
Is your back continually giving you pain? Do you constantly have headaches? Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms, hands, legs, or feet? These are symptoms, and they're a warning sign from your body. And if you'd like to know why they're occurring, Dr. Amber Duncan of Duncan Chiropractic can help. Her mission is to find the cause of the problem and correct it. Give Dr. Amber Duncan a call at 729-2321 or stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
And don't forget, if you're looking for insurance, Willie Strader with Denton County Farm Bureau has the right types of insurance for you. Farm, ranch, home, business, he's got it. Get in touch with Willie at 729-4941 or stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Hartville to inbound it. They do underneath the basket to Kelly. Kelly giving off to Keith. 2:05 to go. Keith to the timeline, gets across it without a problem. Guarded there by Bowers. Bowers has 3 fouls. They go back to Brown. Brown off to Sanders. They're going to just play a little bit of three-way here. Force Salem to foul or wait for somebody to break wide open. Now Sanders, double team, fires it down low to Keith. 1:44 to go. Keith flips it left side to Brown. Back to Keith near center court. Salem trying not to foul as it comes down low to Harris. Now back to Keith. Down to Sanders. Sanders out high. Again, they get it back, and a foul's going to be on Manthe, and that'll be her 4th as she tried to take that ball away from Jadlyn Keith. That will put Keith at the line. She'll shoot a 1-and-1. She is 5 of 7 from the line going into this shot, and she makes it. Salem has missed 2 easy layups in this 4th quarter, which have this game a lot closer. But you can't get them back once you miss them. Those free throws are good. The lead is 7. That's 3 possessions the Tigers need. Here's Manthe quickly down the floor. Beyond 3. Stops, kicks it outside to Hatridge. Right side pass to Jadwin. Jadwin beyond 3 with 1:15 to go. Fires it across to Bowers for the 3. It's short off the support into the hands of Manthe. Manthe turns around, spins back to Jadwin. 1:05 to go. Jadwin trying to get it back to Manthe, does. Manthe left side pass to Hatridge for the 3. It's off the support. Comes down the hands of Kelly. Kelly is then fouled by Irway. Tigers had 2 open looks, but couldn't get it to fall. Down by 7 with under a minute now to go as Kelly will go to the line. Jenna has a basket in this game. These will be her first free throws. And that free throw is good. Jenna Kelly, just a freshman. 8-point lead. That one misses. Comes down to the hands of Hatridge. Tigers quickly come back the other way. Here's Manthe for the 3. It's short. Comes down in the hands of Irway and also Kelly. And a possession arrow will favor Hartville with 45 seconds to go. It's an 8-point Lady Eagle lead. Salem's gotten only 7 points in this 4th quarter, but Hartville's gotten only 10. And now a foul by Jadwin as Keith was trying to trek right up that right side, right along the out-of-bounds line. And Bella will pick up her 4th foul. Salem got here by beating Willow Springs 68-62. That may have taken a lot out of them. Because here late in this game, they look a bit spent. as Keith hits that free throw. He's had a good night from the line. That one is not good. Brought down by Manthe. Again, the Tigers are looking for a hope and a prayer here as Powers comes down. Quickly left side to Jadwin, who puts up the three. It's too hard. Brought down the backside by Keith. And with 30 seconds left to go, she gives it off to Sanders. Sanders a long pass to Harris. This can seal it, and it does. Kylie Harris lays it in. It's an 11-point lead with 18 seconds to go. Hattridge on top to Jadwin. Jadwin fires it down low for Hattridge, who banks it in for the Salem Tigers, and Coach Reardon will call timeout with 9.3 seconds left. Salem down by 9 here at Mountain Grove in the championship game between Salem and Hartville. We'll take a 30-second break and come back for the remainder of this one. This is Tiger Sports on KSMO Media.
Piney River Ford in Houston, Missouri, locally owned and operated. At Piney River Ford, we ask for the opportunity to earn your business. When you're searching for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV, stop by Piney River Ford. We carry a wide variety of brands and have something to meet all budgets with great financing options. Check out the inventory at pineyriverford.com. Piney River Ford, proud supporters of the Salem Tigers. Stop by 1100 South Sam Houston Boulevard in Houston, Missouri.
Hey, don't forget to stop by K&H Auto Supply, your parts of the auto parts store in Salem. They do offer curbside service delivery. 729-6667. Call them today for all of your auto part needs. K&H Auto Supply and Town & Country Bank, a locally owned community bank in Salem. 2 locations, 1009 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard and 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Member FDIC. Long pass to Keith. She'll lay it up and in. Putting the final stamp on this one. As the Tigers try a half-court shot, it's offline, no good. And Hartville will win the holiday tournament here at Mountain Grove by a final score of 60-51 over the Salem Tigers. It was a great game for both teams. And Hartville just had a little bit more, I'll just say, savvy to them tonight than the Salem Tigers. And they played a very intelligent game by holding on to the ball and forcing the Tigers not to have as many possessions. And in doing so, they got themselves the win. Final score 60-51. We'll come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. This is Tiger Sports on KSMO Media.
Reality check number 14. Getting a house loan shouldn't take longer than building your house. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know you're anxious to start building your dream home, so we make loans quick and easy. We don't have to send off to some big city for a decision. Your decision is made here, and your loan stays here. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University, Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
The flu is back, so it's time to vaccinate. At SMDH Family Medicine, we know the importance of keeping you and your family healthy. Influenza vaccines are now available at our SMDH Family Medicine Clinic, so come by or call 729-8000 to see about receiving your flu shot. You can also visit our website at smdh.net for more information. Extended clinic hours are available and walk-ins are welcome. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
Common Grounds Bistro is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. until 2 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch. And if you need somewhere to hold a meeting or get together, Common Grounds Bistro has rooms available. For takeout orders, call 729-2912. And did you know that Common Grounds Bistro can take care of all of your catering needs? If you'd like some more information, just stop by 300B South Main Street right here in Salem.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem has 3 different types of flu shots. Flu Zone Quad is recommended for all ages. Flu Block Quad is recommended for 50 to 60 years of age, and Flu Zone High Dose is recommended for 65 years and over. There's no copay on Medicare and Medicaid, and some private insurance is accepted. The flu shots are administered by a certified registered pharmacist. For more information about the flu shots, call Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem at 729-4091.
Well, Salem Tigers lose it tonight by 9 to Hartville. Should say this afternoon here at Mountain Grove in the championship game to fall to 8-4 in the year. But it was a dandy ball game going back and forth. That really, I think what taxed the Salem Tigers in this one was having to play good defense against Hartville. Hartville really did a good job of keep moving, and they had darted in and out. They kept the Tiger defense pretty well. I won't say confused, but they kept them very active that entire game. And so the Tigers fall short tonight by a score of 60-51. Though 2 Salem Lady Tigers did make the all-tournament team, as Ashton Bowers and Savannah Manthe were both named to that team, as were McKinley Sanders, and the MVP of the tournament went to Jalen Keith, who actually scored her 1,000th point in the game. So 29 points for her tonight as she led everybody, and she had an outstanding contest. Got started out a little bit slow at only 2 points in that first quarter, but she got on fire in that second quarter, got 10 points, added another 8 in that third quarter, and then finished up with 8 more in that fourth quarter as Keith finished with 29 on the night and 5 rebounds to lead Hartville Lady Eagles to the win 60-51. Leading scorer in the game, as I mentioned, was Jetlyn Keith. She had 5 rebounds, 29 points. She was followed by McKinley Sanders with 15 points and 4 rebounds. 7 points for Molly Brown in the game. She had a couple of rebounds herself. And 4 points for Kylie Harris. She had 8 points. I was going to say that just didn't add up right. 8 points and 3 rebounds in the game. And then 3 points for Jenna Kelly in the game as well for the Lady Eagles of Hartville. They were 14 of 20 from the stripe in the game, 6 of 10 in that fourth quarter, and they finished with 15 rebounds on the night, 7 turnovers, and 4 steals. For the Salem Lady Tigers, league scorer was Savannah Manthe. She finished with 18 points, 16 for Ashton Bowers, who had 12 at the end of the first half. She only could get 4 more in the second half as they really swarmed her and Savannah. 10 points for Avery Irway in the game for the Salem Tigers. And then 5 points for Bella Jadwin, 2 for Tatum Hattridge, and that came with just a couple of seconds left to go in the contest. Leading rebounder for Salem was Irway with 6. She did a great job tonight. 4 for Savannah Manthe, 2 each for Jadwin as well as Bowers, and 1 for Tatum Hattridge as well as Faith Kaminsky in the game. Salem only had 7 free throws. They're 6 of 7 in the contest, so they didn't have that many opportunities in the second half. They were 2 for 2. In the second half. That's why I kind of feel the Tigers just kind of ran out of gas late in the game. They really weren't taking it in, trying to draw fouls. So, no excuses ever, but it just didn't look like they had their legs under them much of that fourth quarter at all, and just couldn't get anything going. Nobody fouled out of the ball game, though. Manthe had 4, and also Bella Jadwin had 4 fouls for the Salem Tigers. Hattridge, Bowers finished with 3 each. 3 for McKinley Sanders in the game for the Hartville Lady Eagles. Again, 7 turnovers, 5 steals for Salem. Had 16 rebounds. They actually out-rebounded Hartville by 1, 16-15 in the game. When we come back, we'll set you the stage for what's going on. We got basketball tonight. We got basketball Saturday morning. And then basketball next week in a brand new year. We'll come back in 2 minutes and get you set for that when we return. This is Tiger Basketball, and you're listening to it on KSMO as well as online at ksmoradio.com.
In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem has these holiday savings now available, where you'll find a Napa shop stool double ring with a swivel top for $34.99, a Mr. Heater Portable Buddy indoor safe propane heater for $69.99, and a Hopkins View Smart trailer camera for only $99. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem for more gift ideas.
Take advantage of the employee discount available to everyone right now on most 2020 and 2021 GMC SUV models, including the Terrain and Acadia, and on GMC trucks like the Sierra and Canyon at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla. The price you pay for your new GMC is the same price employees pay and not a penny more. You must take delivery by January 4th. Find out more by stopping by Fairground Auto Plaza or go online at fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best where Chevy finds new roads. Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to ksmoradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
Real value is more than a fair price. It's quality, service, experience, and convenience. It's what you get every time you stop at Napa Auto Parts at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, where you get quality Napa parts and accessories you can trust. Get in touch with Eddie and the gang down there. Call 729-4156 or go by 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard, locally owned since 1946. And don't forget, the Salem Memorial District Hospital is proud to support our Salem Tigers, wishing them the very best the rest of the year. And they want to wish you a happy 2021. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time. Well, tonight we have the Missouri Tigers taking on Tennessee. That game gets underway at 7:30 with the pregame show. And then, of course, the game will be held at 8 o'clock. And that's tonight right here on KSMO Radio. And on Saturday morning, we have at 10:30 Missouri taking on Arkansas in basketball action. And that game will be heard here again 10:30 in the morning of the pregame show. Because of the early start game on Saturday, the Country Top 40 will be held at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. That's 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Then on Monday, the Salem Lady Tigers will host the Kabul Lady Bulldogs. And that game, first SCA game of the year, will be heard right here on KSMO Radio, as well as online at ksmoradio.com. We'll also be streaming the video of that game as well. And then on Tuesday night, the Salem boys will take on Newburgh in a game that was scheduled back before Thanksgiving that did not get played due to the quarantine. That game will be played Tuesday against Newburgh at the Salem High School gym. 6 o'clock JV action, varsity game to follow. We'll have the varsity game on KSMO Radio and online. We'll stream that one as well right here on 1340, and you'll stream that video on ksmoradio.com. Now, the boys will have a game on Saturday night against Vienna. That's a add-on game that got added later in the schedule because of previous commitments. KSMO Radio will not be carrying that game. Again, that game got added after the commitments had already been scheduled, so that game will not be heard here on KSMO Radio. So again, on New Year's Eve at 8 o'clock, we will have the CT 40 top 50 of the year of 2020, and that will be heard right here in KSMO. We'll have that again at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday night at 8 o'clock as well. So we hope you'll enjoy that. Don't forget, on New Year's Day itself, we'll have a Brownfield Agri Business Review. That'll be coming your way at just a little bit afternoon. We'll have our AP News and Brownfield and then our updated funeral announcements. Following that program, we will have the Brownfield Agri Review. It's the year in review. and we'll hope you'll enjoy that program. Again, that'll be right around 12:15-ish right here on KSMO Radio. For Jim back at the station, I'm Stan Stevens. Before we do, I do want to tell you about our friends over at Fairground Auto Plaza. Remember, they have a great collection of vehicles, and their employee pricing comes to an end on Monday. Don't pass up the chance to save big on your next vehicle, whether it be a GMC, a Buick, or a Chevy. You'll find great values at Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best for Chevy Finance New Roads. And don't forget about your friends at Progressive Ozark Bank. Wishing you and yours a very, very happy new year. They look forward to serving you for all of your personal, business, or wealth management needs in the new year. Progressive Ozark Bank, 729-4146, or stop by 904 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. Member FDIC, they are an equal housing lender. From all of us at KSMO Radio to all of you, we hope all have a very happy and safe New Year's holiday. Remember, there is some weather out there, so please be cautious in your travels here the next few days. From Mountain Grove, I'm Stan Stevens. Again, to Jim back at the station, and to all of you, have a happy new year and good night from Mountain Grove.
You've been listening to Salem Tigers basketball on 1340 KSMO. Brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Fairground Auto Plaza, Your World Today, City of Salem, the Bank of Salem, Common Grounds Bistro, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Country Mart, Napa Auto Parts in Salem, Conway Construction, Progressive Ozark Bank, Larson Collision Center, Tax Masters, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Piney River Ford. This Tigers basketball game has been an exclusive presentation of 1340 KSMO.